To check the thermo-oxidative stability of the insulation, cable standards specify heat aging tests. Usually, the complete cable has to be exposed to 100 degrees Celsius, the insulation to 135 degrees Celsius for 7 days, and the insulation with and without the conductor to 150 degrees Celsius for 7 to 10 days. The standards specify the maximum deviations between mechanical properties measured before and after the test. First, make sure that all samples are properly cross-linked. The tensile elongation at 200 degrees Celsius for a fully cross-linked Visico insulation has to be below 50%. Otherwise, the test results will reflect both the differences in cross-linking and the variations that are due to thermal aging. Prepare 16 to 20 test pieces. For tests without a conductor, puncture dumbbell test pieces out of the insulation if possible. If the conductor is stranded, remove the ridges from the strand on the insulation by planning. If you don't, the risk of early break increases. For smaller cables with conductors up to about 16 square millimeters, the tubular insulation can be used without further preparations. Do not damage the insulation when removing the conductor. Measure the cross-sectional area of each test piece individually. When testing cables with a copper conductor, pre-stretch the copper to reduce its adhesion to the insulation. High adhesion could damage the insulation and affect the test results. Divide the samples into a reference group and a test group. The reference samples have to be stored at 23 degrees Celsius at 50% humidity for the same duration as the aging test. To achieve reproducible aging properties, use an oven with controlled airflow and temperature control. When the aging process is finished, take the sample out of the oven and store the sample in the same condition as the reference sample at 23 degrees Celsius and 50% humidity. When using cables with a copper conductor, take out the conductor. If this is not possible without damaging the insulation, age the samples another 3 days and do the pigtail test. The insulation should not show any cracks. To test the whole cable, separate the insulation layers. The best results are achieved if the tensile tests of the aged and reference test pieces are performed by the same person and in immediate succession. The tensile test could be made at 250 or at 25 mm per minute. Discard outliers and calculate the median value of the changes in mechanical properties before and after heat aging of 6 to 10 samples.